Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Elden Ring. I keep forgetting to turn the volume down on the main stream so it doesn't get into the mic. My apologies. So, I originally thought that I faced off against every single optional boss. But apparently, I miscounted and miscalculated. And there's still one more optional boss to take down. And it happens to be right here in the crumbling Farum Azula location with all the dragons. So, the person we are going to be facing off today is Dragonlord Placidusax. And all of these dragons have crazy names. So we have to go down this elevators. We have to go down this elevators. And let me show you my status right now. I am level 220. I kind of been using this sword to farm in that area I showed you guys where I was just throwing waves of gold out at enemies. I spent quite a bit of time. And when I say quite a bit of time, I mean maybe a bit more time than one should have just farming this one area and killing these creatures over and over and over and over and over again until I had tons of levels. My faith is now high enough where I can use everything. My dexterity I was kind of working on. Arcane is kind of high. I increased my mind a little bit and now it's bigger than my health bar. Like, look how big that blue bar is. Oh, I'm getting so much stronger. It's kind of ridiculous. But following this location here, from the beside the Great Bridge map, Grace, take the elevator back down into the church and exit past the knolls. Continue straight, looking over the edge for a platform to fall down onto. So we need to keep going. Or at least... Okay, it says here. But where is here, though? So I wonder how strong this sword is against the gnolls. Because if these are called the gnolls, then I've been calling them beastmen wrong this whole time. Trying to be slick. Joker trying to be slick. You can't out-slick the slickster. And I also increased my health a little bit more so I can have more of it. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I kind of been making myself stronger. Be wary of trio. Alright, he's dead. So I'm wondering if I'm going to the right place. I wonder. Hold on, let me look. Continue straight, looking over the edge for a platform to fall down to. Follow the path to the end and look for a cubby on the stone floor that doesn't have bones in it. Approach, look for a lay down prompt. Okay, so I think this is the spot where I'm supposed to drop down. I'm supposed to drop right here. Then drop down here. Yep, this is where I'm supposed to go. Time for unfathomable sort. Now, I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's talking about the boss. Praise the dragon, apparently. Visions of teacher. Alright, and then it says... read message here. Alright. Let's get myself ready. You know what? Titch really did help me out with the last boss, but I'm gonna bring my Mimic back. And I don't have any rune fragments that I can use to kind of give myself a bigger boost, but that's fine. Let us lay it down! I like how my dude is just laying there with no shoes. Did time just stop? No, time is reversing. Yo. What? Time is reversing. What did we just reverse back into? I'm on this massive arena now. Oh. What is that? Is that the boss? And it turns out that this Elden Stars magic is the same type magic that the Elden Beast was using against us. Ow. Okay, so maybe I should have waited for it to be ground level and tried to dash towards us before I tried to use the meteor magic on it. Okay, so I know what I'm dealing with now. And now we need to run all the way back there again. And there's no Stake of America right there, so it's fine though. And it was only 80,000 runes. I can easily make that back just by going back to the palace crossroads again. So I'm just gonna run past all these guys, drop down to the platform, and go at them again. It's something funny how my health now looks like what my health would look like if I was buffed by a Great Rune. So I can only imagine how my health would look if I had the benefits of a Great Rune right now. I do need to work on increasing my stamina though. That's one thing I've kind of been neglecting. So as soon as I get back to farming, I'm gonna start increasing my stamina. But that's only when I max out my magic and faith. I kind of want to get back to doing that. Alright, my runes are right there. It's nice that they don't initiate the boss fight straight from the jump. Keep up with me, Steve. Wow. Whoa! Excuse me! Excuse me! Okay, so he just teleports and then just dive bombs you? Okay, so Elden Stars, you need to go. Let me get my medias back in here. Let me get my rock sling back in there. What's going on? Get my rock sling back in there. Alright, what else can I use? Let's use Flame of the Fell God. Let's use this one. Let's see how all of these magics work now that I have the power and the ability to use them now. This dude said, okay, I'm gonna pop out. I should have known that it was gonna be a high speed attack when he disappeared and he was just floating in the air like that. I should have known. That was my own fault for not fully realizing what was about to happen. Hey! Who told you get a free shot when I was trying to go to this boss? How rude. You're very rude. Alright. I put the talisman that lets me slowly regenerate HP away. That's my fault. Yo, Cedes, good morning. I'm doing great, how about you? Trying to face off against this Dragonlord Placidusax. Because, quite a bit of a strong dragon. But compared to everything that we've come across, he's not really all that major. I mean, granted, he has some powerful... But compared to what I endured in the last stream, yeah, he's not that bad. Who was the toughest boss? Millennia was the toughest boss for me. Alright, this is when he's gonna teleport away. That's when he's gonna do that. Just spam rocks. Uh-oh. Whoa! 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 He's channeling his inner Shin Godzilla with these laser beams! Alright, Dragonlord Placidusax down. Got the Remembrance of the Dragonlord, and I got the trophy. So that is the last optional boss in the game. And if I go, well, let me go over to the side of Grace real quick. Let me rest here. And let's check out what we got. Okay, so we have the Remembrance of the Dragonlord. The power of his namesake unlocked, yada yada, we know. The Dragonlord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time, is said to have been Elden Lord in the age before the Erd Tree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. This dude used to be the Elden Lord before even the Erd Tree existed? What? He was the Elden Lord before the actual real Elden Lords came in? That's interesting. Okay, now we go back to the round table hold and see what type of power we can get. And I can level up once, which means we're going to put this into more magic. Because I want to have this stat to 99. I want to have this stat to 99. More power. More power. So there's going to be part 2 of Elden Ring then? No. Where did you get that from? Like I said in my last stream, there doesn't need to be a 2. There doesn't need to be an Elden Ring 2. This is already a phenomenal game that doesn't need a sequel. I'm asking. Oh, no. That doesn't mean... that what I read through doesn't mean that there's going to be a 2. Like, just because it says that he used to be Elden Lord in the age before the Erd Tree, once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return, doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a sequel or anything. So we have all this equipment, all this armor for all the human enemies we defeated. And then if we go to Remembrance, we can get the Dragon King's Crag Blade, piercing gravel sword, stone sword containing primeval lightning, a portion of the Dragonlord's power gained from a Remembrance. This weapon commands great power over the paltry mortal dragons of today. Unique skill, Thundercloud form. Temporarily transform into a red thundercloud and fly through the air, then plunge down with a lightning-infused blade. Hold to increase the reach of the Thundercloud form. Oh no, C-Des. Whenever you read lore, it doesn't necessarily it doesn't mean that it's going to be a sequel towards anything. It doesn't, and the makers of, you know, the From Software games, they've never tied sequel bait into their games, ever. So if you read anything in like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, it's always only in that instance, not necessarily pointing towards the next game that they're going to do. So lore is just lore in this game. But temporarily transform into a red thundercloud and fly through the air, then plunge down with a lightning-infused blade. Hold to increase the reach of the thundercloud form. And then we have Placidusax's Ruin. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Dragonlord Placidusax. Transform caster into the Dragonlord to spew golden breath from above. This incantation can be cast while jumping. These are the dying wails of the Dragonlord who once dwelled eternally beyond time. Because the thing about this boss, C-Des, is that in order for me to fight it, I had to time rewound itself. So that spot where you saw me lay down, time stopped and then rewound itself. The little patch of ruin I was sitting on, it was actually part of a much larger arena that I was fighting him in. Time had to rewind in order for me to face him. But We get the death beams of Placidusax. Ain't that something? So now we need to find another mausoleum to duplicate this, because why not? It's cool. So I know where one is nearby. We need to come over here. Need to come over here to the mausoleum compound. We already duplicated the power of the Elden beast at this mausoleum that's over here, but there's one that's right there. There it is. We need to come over here and duplicate this other one. I don't know why these scam calls are trying to get to me. If I don't recognize your number, I'm not answering. Also, I checked out some videos of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It looks so good. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I'm gonna be having so much fun with it for such a long time. I still can't get over the fact that not only can you get all these characters and play as all these characters, but you get to have upgrades for the type of characters that they are, like Bounty Hunter or evil characters or Jedi or Sith, and you get to have upgrades that affect them all. And it's like, you mean to tell me I get to make these characters have powers, and then I can upgrade these powers, and then these upgrades, these skills have upgrades, so if I can do like a regular force push, like if I can do like a regular force push with the Bounty Hunter, hold on, let me rewind the video. If I go back to Jedi, like, and the thing is, it has core upgrades. There are core upgrades that affects everyone, and then there are upgrades that affect individual characters. So you get extra health, you get a collectible detector, the ability to detect the... Okay, so remember in the past, I'm kind of getting excited looking at this, but remember in the past LEGO games where you would have to unlock the ability to detect mini detectors and ships and stuff and unlockables? Well, now that becomes a core upgrade for you to purchase for your character, instead of having to wait until, oh, you need to find this little red brick in this stage in order to unlock the ability to use this power. You have range weapon power, increases the attack power of blasters and other ranged attacks, extra health, 3 additional health bars, all sorts of different things. Then you have Jedi Abilities, Force Flinger, increase the attack damage caused by objects thrown with the Force, and then you can increase the level of that skill, where the next level you upgrade it with makes thrown objects cause 15% more damage. Then you have Jedi Reflexes. Successful combat counters are more powerful and damage nearby enemies. Press Y when the exclamation appears to counter an attack. And then the next level of that ability is 50% damage increase affects a small radius. Dude, this LEGO game might be the greatest one that they've ever made. So let's duplicate the Remembrance of the Dragonlord. And then take it back to the finger reader. And get our hands on a brand new power. You've never played it? You've never played a LEGO game? Ever? They're fun. They're extremely fun. They're extremely fun. I have LEGO Incredibles, which I need to platinum and get out of the way, LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and LEGO DC Supervillains. LEGO DC Supervillains is great. It is awesome. There is nothing I like more than playing as Darkseid and flying through the city destroying stuff, and then having the police show up and they try to fight Darkseid, and then I just take them all out with my Omega beams. It is entertaining to watch. It is absolutely fun to watch. So, now that we've did all this, Stranded Graveyard, let's see if I wonder if that boss that defeated me before, I wonder if I can take it on now. Because this is the Stranded Graveyard, and there's a boss up there that I never face. There's actually a whole area down here that I never gone to. That it actually kind of suggests that you go through this, because this is your intro to the game itself. But I failed to actually go down here. This is the game's way of telling you that, hey, this is how you start the game. Like, look, I'm getting the first intro text tutorial messages for an area that I should have gone in. Look at this! This is the game introducing the game's most basic things to me, because I never went down here. I never went down here. It's teaching me what sites of graces are. After 170 something odd hours of play, I'm just now coming to the tutorial place. But you say you never played a LEGO game nor played Minecraft? Minecraft is good too. Look, I'm getting told how to play the game. And people actually died here? Then again, sorceries. I'm getting taught how to play the game after I beat the game. I'm using the weapon from the final boss to beat the very first enemies you can face off against. I'm being taught how to jump. I am being taught how to jump! And how to dash and run. This is, wow, this is just like that little video. This is just like that little video that says, like, when you've done every single side quest and then go against the final boss. This might as well be when you beat the entire game and beat the final boss and you go back to the tutorial stage. Wave of gold! See, if I wasn't a mage character, this would be so cool. Oh, you almost had me. Oh, you almost had me. You gotta be quicker than that. You were. He was quicker. But look at how much health he didn't hit me with. And I'm not even wearing armor. I'm not even wearing real armor. I'm wearing robes. Ultra Instinct up in here. This might be overkill. Am I OP? For these guys, maybe. And since I've grown stronger, I can't use some of these weapons. But I can use the Reduvia. What is this? Used by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. This dagger rips the flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficiency. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design, this weapon is perpetually coated in blood. Ugh! That's a nasty weapon design. It was specifically made to rip your flesh off. And make you bleed as much as possible. Look, I'm being taught about stealth. Stance breaking. Hold. Unfortunately, I'm just too strong for me to actually break his stance, and I just break him instead. Stake of America. I'm being taught how to play the game after I finished the game. This is the first time I've been down here. This is so funny. I'm just too OP, and I understand the assignment. I'm way too strong. I wonder if I can beat this guy in one hit. Let's see. Oh! Guard counters immediately after blocking an attack. Guard counter. Oh, this is something I should probably pay attention to when I make a melee character. But let's go ahead and see this guy die. One hit. Oh man. And there's blood stains from all the people that died fighting him. And I just do one move, and he's down. Oh man, I'm just way too strong for this whole area. And hey, we got the strength gesture. But I'm trying to find out, how do I get over here to what that item is there? Seek cave. Circle around required. Okay, I want to get up there and get whatever that drop is up there. Agil Lake South. I want to find that area. Church of Pilgrimage. I want to find that area where that one boss killed me. That might be it right here. Where that one boss killed me, and then it got us started on this game. I want to find that place. So it said seek cave, then circle around. Oh, it's quiet in here. I now proclaim you a charlatan for all to see. Now I'm wondering, how do I get over to that one side? Because this is the side with the boss. But there's no visible way for me to get over there. How many times do we need to keep teaching you this lesson, old man? I feel like all of my messages is me just telling people that, hey, this person's lying. I feel like this is all my messages have been. I wonder if I can go back to that spot, though, where that first boss killed me. And since I'm here, might as well memorize, get rid of you. Let's see what the power of Placidusax can do. Oh, that needs 3 slots in order for me to use. Get rid of Comet Azure. And put Placidusax in there. Then, what else can I have? Blessing of the Earth Tree. And Earth Tree Heal. Alright, let's see how some of these look. Proper death means returning to the Earth Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the root calls to you. Yeah, I won't be dying here. I'm far too strong. Yeah, I remember when you guys had me all tense. You used to have me all tense. Now you're not even able to get rid of even a smidgen of my health bar. You know what? I have an idea. Once I get my hands on a Runok, let's put Ricketts Rune in here. Don't have any Runoks, but this'll work. So I don't need the runes from these lackluster enemies, so let's just make it so that our discovery is high up so we can start getting some drops. Hopefully we'll start getting some rune arcs. Maybe I'll just start farming the basic enemies just so I can get my hands on a ton of rune arcs. Locked by a contraption. I'm being very careful how I proceed. Then again, I really don't need to. Simply because I'm strong. Kind of a dangerous place to be, if I do say so myself. Prattling Pate. Hello. Hello. Very good. Alright, let's go see where this ladder goes. I'm not stupid! You can stand still all day, I ain't gonna fall for that. I know what I'm dealing with. I know who I'm dealing with. You're not strong enough to face me. I've killed gods. You are nothing but a little stone gargoyle. Compared to what I've been through in this entire game, these guys are really nothing. Wandering Noble Ashes. Ooh, cool. I'll take you. And I still haven't found in and everything about this game. Now, here's the thing. This isn't even a character oriented for melee combat. Imagine how strong I'd be and how much health I would barely lose if I just made my character that. Told you, I'm not stupid. But I'm not as aware as I would like to think I am. So maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the way. Okay, we got a boss that's in here. I wonder how threatening it's going to be. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. That don't look like any dog that I know. Wow, that thing hits fast. This might be one of the more creepier bosses I've faced off against. Simply because it moves like a giant statue. And it's creepy. And it hits really, really fast. Noble Sorcerer Ashes. And I get only 1,560 runes from that. Wow, you barely had anything worth my time, did you? It's fine, I got what I needed from this place. Bonk! Hey! Needed a dispense over here! I'm curious, did anyone ever figure out what those invisible running feet are? Or what they do? Or whether or not you can make them stop and if they lead to something important? Has anyone figured that out yet? Because I haven't seen nothing about those invisible running creatures. There's a Church of Pilgrimage. Then over there's like this solitary zone of which I know for a fact I can get to, but I don't know what it is. Wait a minute, is that the other place of Dragon Communion? I think it is. I think that's another place. So how do I get over there? Let's figure out how to get over to that island. Dragon Communion. Okay, Church of Dragon Communion. Progressing through Coastal Cave in West Limgrave and exiting from the other side after defeating the boss. Alright, so where's the Coastal Cave? Ah, you're right there. So we need to make our way down to the beach. Down to the beach! Also, there's one other ending I can show off in today's stream. Because, there's one other ending I can show off, which is to do the Age of Duskborn. Because I did Fia's quest line and defeated her, I got her rune after she was, after she died. I really don't need to have this scarab on, this golden scarab. I can have the silver one on, so that way I can find more items. But since I did Fia's quests, I can now go ahead and take care of the Age of Duskborn ending, and I can show that off in today's stream. Nope, you don't get to heal. You are banned from healing. Alright, so let's go around the bottom half of the beach here. Stop that whining. Ah, there's a cave. And there's also a merchant over here. Yo! How have I not met you before? Then again, there's still so much.
I don't want any trouble.
There's still so much of this place that I've yet to actually explore. Land squirts. Stone digger trolls. Armorer's cookbook. And then boluses for sleep. Blood loss, and poison buildup and cures poison. Alright, cool. That's what I'm gonna get for you. Don't you rush me, boy. Don't be rude. I decided to give you some service. Give you some runes to fund your fledgling business. Don't you be getting smart with me. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in business. Because I'm the only person here who's actually paying for your stuff. But let's go through the coastal cave, kill the boss, and make our way to the other Church of Dragon Communion. There's also there's also a dragon underneath Godric's castle that we need to find. Thank you, Chris, for showing me where it is. And there's a magma dragon that's at the top of Mount Gelmir that we need to take down. So I can get my hands on another dragon heart. Plus, there's a lot of dragons outside of the moon area where we finish Ronnie's quest. I hope killing them could give me some dragon hearts as well. So we'll make our way there. I'm gonna keep the silver scarab on me. Just so I can get more drops from people. Land octopus ovary. I thought I got this already. Why is it giving me a whole screen for it? I'm a firing my laser! Tailoring tools! And a sewing needle. Are you done fighting? You're done fighting? Are you done fighting? Overkill? No, this is what I wanted all along. To be so powerful that barely anyone could oppose me. And now, I'm that strong. Granted, I'm only that strong because I'm in like this, you know, starting region. So things will probably get a little bit more hectic when I proceed to the more difficult ones. But all the same, I'm still strong. Quiet, monkey man. Alright, so here we are on the other side, where we can now make our way to the Church of Dragon Communion that's on this island. And it's in a far more safer place than having that night walk around in Kaled. But now we got another spot. So all I have left is Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Maw. Those are the only powers I have left. And I don't think that there's any more dragon powers I can get my hands on. Matter of fact, if I go there... Oh, it only teaches me Dragon Claw, Dragon Fire, and Dragon Maw. Where's the other one? Okay, Dragon Heart. Dragon Base Incantations. 3 dragons west of Moonlight Tower. They give me a dragon heart. Magma worms give me a dragon heart. I defeated all named dragons: Borealis, Exeek, Sagil, Grail, Adula, Smarag, and Grayol, along with Great Worm Theodorix in one of my previous streams, and Magma Worm Makar. We already defeated all of the major dragons. Now, I wonder, it says that the more dragon hearts I consume, it says that my eyes will change because it's like, communion with dragons will slowly turn you into one. As such, your eyes will reflect this as you consume dragon hearts. Are my eyes changing? I mean, they look kind of red, but that can't be because of the dragon hearts, can it? Like, my eyes are kind of red. That can't be because I'm consuming dragon hearts. Hold on, let's go to the dragon place over in Caelid. So I still got... Ooh, Theodorix's magma. I need to get that one. Magma breath. Then we need to go kill... I'm trying to pay attention to my eyes to see if I actually am changing. I think my eyes are changing. They're starting to get a... Maybe it was just a glint in my eyes, but I can't tell. No, I think my eyes are slowly changing colors. Okay, so let's go to Mount Gelmir because there's a magma dragon. There's a dragon next to Seathwater Terminus. Where is that? Let's go here. And then make our way over to kill this one dragon. To get its heart. So we need to come up here. And you know what? I never tried going into this... I never tried going up to this area. Or whether I tried going up into this... I never tried... Ooh! I never tried... Wait, did I get the item that was over here? Is there an item that was over here? No, it's just a jellyfish. It's just a jellyfish just floating around. I thought there was something major over here, but no, it's just a jellyfish here. I never tried getting inside of this fortress. I wonder if I could. Oh, it looks like I can. Like I told you, there's so many places I have yet to explore because I've been doing other things. You guys have fun. What were you expecting? For laid. Or laid. I'm simply too powerful for these people here. Prelate's Inferno Crozier. Wow. Yo, CJ, what's going on? Just playing a little bit more of Elden Ring. You missed me defeating the Dragonlord. Dragonlord Placidusax. What I got was my Shin Godzilla power. It's powerful. Try range battle. Why? Why would I try range battle when I could just fight them up close with the sword of a literal god? And this thing scales with dexterity, so it is... It's rather nice. Wretched fools. Who's speaking? They'll never find me? Fire Scorpion Charm. I'll survive, I swear it. I'll soon be back at the Volcano Manor. Wretched fools, they'll never find me. But who is speaking to say that? Who is speaking? It wasn't that guy, because they don't normally speak unless I actually prompt them to. Odd. I wonder who was speaking. Just casually rolling through all of these swords and sharp objects with reckless abandon, with no concern for my own physical well-being, or whether or not these swords or pointy objects are just going to accidentally stab me in my side. Just roll into the boxes. Or maybe it was this guy who's saying they'll never find me. That might have been him. Huh. Well, what do you know? Alright, time to move on and go kill that dragon. We gotta get ourselves some dragon hearts. And apparently, CJ, me consuming these dragon hearts to get a dragon power is slowly turning me into one, represented by my eyes changing. And I feel like it's changing the eye color of my character to sort of like a reddish, just because I'm getting just because the eyes are starting to get like a little reddish hue when I keep doing this. So now that I'm super strong, we could just, you know, kind of glaze through this whole area. Oh, didn't see you over there. I heard you, but it didn't register. I don't like how the statue and the headpiece, I never noticed that the eyes follow you. So is it controlling the eyes to keep looking at me, or is it just doing that on its own? Either way, it's weird. But CJ, I was talking about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga earlier, and I am massively hyped for it because you guys know how I love my skill trees in video games, and this LEGO game has it. Like, it has skill trees, and those skill trees have upgrades for characters. They have core upgrades, and then they have upgrades for the type of character that you're using, such as Jedi and Sith and Bounty Hunter and evil characters and Astromechs and people who use guns and people who use melee weapons and protocol droids, and they have upgrades specifically to make that particular class much more proficient. And then those upgrades have levels, which means that those upgrades that you find, like for example, for the Jedi character, you get Force Flinger, which increases the attack damage caused by objects thrown with the Force. Now, that's an upgrade you can purchase. And then that particular upgrade has an individual upgrade for itself, where it makes the next level thrown objects cause 15% more damage. Then you have Jedi Reflexes. Successful combat counters are more powerful and damage nearby enemies. So when you counter in the middle of combat, and that's something I never thought I would see in a LEGO game, where you can be in the middle of combat and you can counter people attacking you. It's no longer you're just attacking and then enemies come up behind you and they can still get a free hit in. No, you can counter in the middle of combat. This is going to be the first LEGO game that has counters in its combat system. Effectively, the combat is kind of deep when you think about it. So when you do counters, that is an upgrade for your Jedi character. And the next level of that upgrade is 50% damage increase affects a small radius. And since it has next levels, I'm pretty sure there's a finite number of levels you can upgrade stuff to the point where it's like, oh, you're just a super powerful being right now. But the fact that it has that just increases the gameplay loop and replayability of this game as a whole. Then it has Trick Time, increases the duration of Distract and Panic Jedi Mind Tricks. And next level of that set upgrade, effects will last 3 seconds longer. Then you have Mind Master, increase the range of effect for the Distract and Panic Jedi Mind Tricks. And then next level of that increases the range at a small amount. It's just so good. Then you have the Hero class, where improves shield generator, increases the shield for ships piloted by hero characters, and next level of that increases shield by 25%. Armored Disguise adds a defense boost to equipped armor pieces, reducing damage taken. Next level, each equipped armor piece reduces damage taken by 3%. Full Disguise means 9% increase. And the reason, and I'm thinking that with it having these specific portions of the text in yellow, it means that the next level will just keep increasing over and over and over again. Then it has Rebel Heart. Increase how often defeated enemies will drop recovery hearts. So there's a lot of unique skills that make characters that were just really good on just their basic skills alone more. It makes it so that you want to play different characters even though they can all do the same thing, just simply because Now you can have a whole bunch of upgrades that just adds on to the deepness of the combat and the gameplay. Then Hero Terminal Expert. Hero Terminal interactions can be bypassed by holding the X button, and this is being played on an Xbox, or completed for bonus studs. So in the past, there was a red brick type special feature, or cheat, if you will, that you can unlock that make it so it was called fast interaction, which makes it so that things that would normally require you to constantly hold the button down or spend a little time to interact with stuff, you could do it almost instantly. Here, it's an upgrade for hero characters that make it so that you can either bypass it entirely, or you could go through with it and complete it to get bonus studs. So there's incentives for it's so deep. It's so deep. I can't wait to see more. Then you have scavengers. Add new color schemes for scavenger tools. Then you have increased climbing speed for scavenger characters. Increase the explosive range and damage of the breaker blaster, making it more destructive in combat. Where you can increase the blast radius of stuff. It's just so cool. Increase speed when using the glider. Then you have your scoundrel characters like Han Solo. Business opportunists receive a stud discount when purchasing rumors and hints at the holo projector. And 10% off all rumors and hints. So it's like, come on. Charge shots. This game is so deep. It comes out on the 8th of April, and I'm definitely going to be playing it. It might be coinciding with my playthrough of Wonderlands, because Wonderlands, since it's a full-fledged game and not like a DLC, that's probably going to take me a good minute to get through, especially if I'm doing it as a video series. So more than likely, I'll probably be going between Wonderlands and LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Charge shots will bounce off of one surface. CJ, this is just blowing my mind just how deep this LEGO game is. Combat slide. Press B while running to perform a combat slide, causing damage to enemies and objects. Slide a short distance, cause minor damage, and knocking enemies back. So this is going to have multiple levels where you can slide a long distance, causing major damage. And who knows what these other upgrades are. I'm ecstatic because I haven't played a good Star Wars game in a very long time. And LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is shaping up to be just that. Then it has piercing rounds. Pierce through cover with ranged attacks, inflicting damage on enemies behind it. And now it's saying that enemies take 15% of damage inflicted on their cover. So even enemies who are hiding in cover are not safe if you get this upgrade. Well, when you get this upgrade. Then you have bounty hunters. Detect enemies through walls and other surfaces. This game is so deep, CJ. Quite astounding considering it's a LEGO game. Yes, I have never played a LEGO game that has been this deep in customization and how much things you can do in it. Detect enemies through walls. Had to rewind it a bit. Detect enemies through walls and other surfaces. Next level, nearby enemies can be seen through walls. Then you have hidden bounties. Collect a bounty of studs from defeated enemies. Like, bruh, playing as a bounty hunter character, you get paid to take out enemies. Defeated enemies drop 250 studs, and if you mix this upgrade with bounty hunter characters with, you know, the times multipliers for your studs, you could be raking in the cash just by taking out a whole squad of enemies all the time. And since this has multiple levels, the amount of money that'll drop from these enemies will increase. And if you add the 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, 48, all those multipliers, all those, you're gonna be it's gonna be happy time for Cat Bane. It's all like, as long as I get paid, it makes no difference to me. Like, it's oh my goodness, this game is just gonna be so much fun. Wonderlands and LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Can't wait. Then you have Scattershot. Bounty hunter weapons fire a spread of bolts, causing damage across a wider range. So it essentially turns your gun into a shotgun. Yes, please. Then it has shock grenades, which can stun enemies and disable energy shields, such as those used by droidicas. Where are those droidicas? I want droidicas out of here at once. We will not survive these. I need to stop. This game is just looking so amazing. Then you have the Empire, with demolitions expert. Grenades cause explosions over a larger range. Weapons found in weapon drop crates carry more ammo, allowing them to be used for longer. Training remote will provide backup during combat, attacking your enemies. Defense droids. And then you have Villain Terminal Expert, which is just like the Hero Terminal Expert, where you can either bypass it completely or complete it to get extra studs. Then you have the Dark Side. Fear the Dark Side. Enemies and civilians will have an increased chance of running away in fear and from a further distance. And then with each level, you get to increase the chances of people being stricken with fear and running away from you from a farther distance away. Then they have Power Push. Force Push will knock back more enemies and objects over a wider range, and then next level will increase the range. So can we see like a Force Wave akin to that of like Force Unleashed maybe? Then Force Crush. Repeatedly damage enemies grabbed with the Force. Unlock Dark Rise to allow grabbing of non-droid enemies. Deal a small amount of damage to force-grabbed enemies, and the fact that these have upgrades. So you could just be Darth Vader or Sidious, and you're just wrecking everyone with your fully upgraded powers. Oh, I can't wait! Then you have Dark Rise. Boost the power and capabilities of Force Lift. Non-droid enemies, such as Stormtroopers, can also be Force Lifted as well. So it's like, how far do these upgrades go? Then you got your Astromech Droids and your Protocol Droids with distractions and supercharge and stuns and all sorts of things. Then you got Protocol Droids with destructive disassembly. Release a shockwave when disassembling, damaging nearby enemies. So when you disassemble as a Protocol Droid, you let out a shockwave that harms enemies. Paid Translator. Receive bonus studs for translating alien languages, which means out there in the world of this game, you'll be able to translate languages as a Protocol Droid, and you get paid for it. Game, stop. Add a chance of deflecting bolts fired from enemy weapons. Next level, 50% chance of deflecting bolts, and this is called Polished Plating. Then turret tune-up. Bolts fired from Protocol Terminal. Turrets will bounce off surfaces, increasing their chances of hitting enemies. Next level will bounce off one additional surface. This is just a majorly deep upgrade system for this game, and I'm looking at this 44-minute video of this full gameplay demo, and I'm only at 14 minutes of 44 minutes. This game is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I need to stop. They need to stop. This game is going to be amazing. Alright, so we need to head back up here and go ahead and kill this dragon that's up here too. Also, CJ, I spent a lot of time upgrading myself, so my magic bar is that big. Who told you could run from me? No one, that's who! Great enemy felled. I'll take that dragon heart. New draconic powers available at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Well, alright. What the heck? Who doing all that screaming?
Oh, mountain of fire, bake me in your flames.
Someone is enjoying themselves here at this smoldering, burning volcano. Hold on, let me put this on to vastly boost fire damage negation. Thank you, Fire Drake Talisman. Because otherwise this would be so much worse. But, who is this dude screaming about being baked in fire? And how come I can't see him and question his reasons for living?
Mountain of fire, bake me in your flames.
You good?
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame, considering that fleshly form of yours. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
A jar?
But, it's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars. Perhaps I'll head... There's an old saying, above the lofty clouds, the icy...
So he wants to go to the Great Forge then. Okay. You enjoy your fire. I'm gonna leave now. Brandon told me that backstepping was a far better way of traversing against environments that would normally make it so that you can't roll or run. Backstepping is faster. So, little tip for you. From Brandon. Thanks, bro. So if he's gonna go to the Forge of the Giants, then perhaps I should meet him there. And that was Alexander Warrior Jar. So if we go all the way here, I wonder if that's where he'll end up. Okay, he said he'll head eastward. Finger Reader Crone. Gold Mask is still there. Hermit Merchant. There's Shabriri over there. Let me travel to the Forge of the Giants. Maybe he's there now. Maybe. No guarantee, though. No, he's not here. Let me look it up. Let me see where Alexander actually travels. Okay, can be summoned for the boss fight against the Fire Giant, found in crumbling Farum Azula. Let's see, from the Dragon Temple Lift Grace. So, is he over here now? It doesn't appear like he is, because otherwise we would see his mark. Dragon Temple Rooftop, Dragon Temple Altar, Dragon Temple, Dragonlord Placidusax, Crumbling Beast. Where exactly is Alexander then? Azula Beastman Ashes, Golden Lightning Fortification, Great Grave Glovewort, there's a Dragon Temple Lift, and it's apparently here. Interesting. Wait, it's 12:37. I wonder if anyone's fed Kenzo yet. Hold on, let me go check. Have I ever played Katamari Damacy before? No, I've never played a single Katamari game, but I've always wanted to, just to see how it was. Because I find a game that makes it so that you're rolling stuff into a ball, and then have a game mode where you're just rolling everything into a ball until it starts to grow into a planet, then a star system, then into a whole new universe. Yeah, that kind of felt kind of entertaining to me. So maybe one day I'll play Katamari. One day. Because it's a classic game from the PS2 days that I never tried my hand at. And apparently... Ooh, hands-on with Traveler's Tales' latest take on LEGO gaming in a galaxy far, far away! The final preview of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I'm going to check that out. Surprised that no version of Variation of Soul Edge is in this or any other Soulsborne game so far. A quick question. So, I earned this sword called the Dragon King's Crag Blade that looks like this. I don't necessarily think that this could be the closest thing you get to the Soul Edge, but it looks like something that Nightmare would use if he didn't have Soul Edge. Kinda. A little bit. But I can't use it because I'm not strong. But I did get a dagger that reminds me of Samehara from Naruto. Made to rip out the flesh of people, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficiency. Ugh, it just sounds disgusting. Yeah, I know it looks similar, like it kind of looks similar, but at the same time, it's lacking in the horror. Oh, there's a whole place over there. Now I need to figure out how to get over there. Like, there's a whole spot over there. Sorry, Destruct, I was talking away and I completely forgot that my mic was muted for a quick second. But how are you doing? I'm doing good. We're just kind of exploring Elden Ring right now. I only have one more trophy to get, and that's the legendary Armaments trophy. I'm missing one because I kind of progressed too far in the story and I didn't bother fully exploring this one area that would allow me to get this one weapon that I was missing. So I'll just have to do a second playthrough for this character because I'm not going through all of them all over again because that one requires a different quest line for me to complete. But once I'm done with that, I platinum Elden Ring because I got all three endings, all three trophy related endings, and I completed that yesterday. Got a video of that right now. And this weapon I'm using right here, ridiculously strong. It's how I kind of helped level myself to level 221, because this wave has extreme range. Like, the range on it is crazy. Crazy far. And he's dead. Okay, so the place we're looking for, it has a place with stone sword keys. We need to find this place and then make our way over there. This, however, is not the location of the place I'm trying to go to. So, let's follow these instructions, huh? Let's do that. So, from the found and crumbling Forum Azula from the Dragon Temple lift grace can be accessed by using 2 stone sword keys. Go past the plaza full of undead up to the flight of stairs. As you can see, Destruct, I am incredibly strong. I am now the most powerful sorcerer in all of the lands between. But I could do a good Beast Wars rat trap, or maybe even... this is so cathartic. Okay, so this is the place I was in. What is with all these scams trying to pop in on my phone? Leave me alone. I don't know you. Or even Rufus from Street Fighter 4. That's a name you constantly keep bringing up of a voice that you would like for me to do one day. I can see now that that's not going to go away anytime soon, because Rufus always comes up for you every single time. You must really like Rufus. Or I do a whole bunch of voices that sound like Rufus. At least when I'm doing these Boston accents from time to time. Have I heard Echo? Is that a character in Street Fighter? No precious item ahead, but I still need to find my way to the Dragon Lift. Okay, so we need to find my way to the Dragon Lift itself. From the Dragon Temple Lift Grace, but I don't have the Dragon Temple Lift. I have the Dragon Temple and the Dragon Temple Altar, but I don't have the Dragon Temple Lift. Maybe if I go backwards? No, there has to be a different way. A way that I'm not paying attention to, there has to be. Echo of the Boys. Oh, OST for solo leveling? Oh, I have not. I think I just saw a video of it on YouTube. So Misa thinks that maybe if I go through this area, killing everything, I don't need to use my god sword on these plebeians. I have magic. The animations are just phenomenal in the music video. See, I saw like a little bit of a preview. So I'll check it out when I get the chance. See, you're gonna need to stop dodging. Congratulations on 600k. 600k? When? 600k? That's gotta be a typo. But, you know, speak as though it were. Oh, 600k views. Oh, my channel's reached 600k? Oh, snap! That's cool! Sweet! My channel's reached 600,000 views! Awesome! I like that! Man, the day when my channel reaches 1 million views. I mean, I'm only 400,000 away, but still, the fact that I'm already past 500,000 views on my channel, I mean, that's already substantial. But I'm just nothing but grateful for this channel's success. I can't take all the credit because I didn't do all this by myself. I mean, granted, I made the videos and everything, but I can't take credit for everything and not thank everyone involved with helping this come to pass. Like, obviously, I'm going to thank God first because, I mean, He's the one giving me the wisdom on how to run this channel professionally and to the best of my ability, and in a way that you guys can enjoy. Because out of all the things I ask for when it comes to whatever I'm doing, I always want more wisdom. I would rather have more wisdom to know what with what I'm doing so that I can do it better, versus wishing for or praying for all the riches in the world or all these blessings or whatever. I'd rather have the wisdom to know what to do with anything that I'm blessed with. So I'm just thankful. Because there's a difference between having a whole bunch of riches and then being wise and having a whole bunch of riches. Because if you're wise, you know what to do with all of it. I tense up every single time I try that. Every single time. So we need to get to the top of this area because that's the dragon lift place. So we'll slowly but surely make our way through, taking out all the enemies that I was originally running from before. And we'll see where we end up. Not unlike Solomon's prayer and desire in the Bible, pretty much. I'd rather have that than anything else. Because wisdom really does help you out more than anything else in this world. You ever see people being regretful over their decisions? Always wondering, well, if I had just been a little bit wiser earlier on, then this situation would have happened. You see it happen all the time. Wisdom helps out so much more than anything else in this world. So I'm rather I have the wisdom to run this channel to the best of my ability than Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Don't panic. Do not panic. Panic can lead to death, and that is not what we need right now. Praise the Erd Tree. Alright, you can see it from here. Oddly, I can see the bottom of the Erd Tree. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see the bottom of the Erd Tree from this spot. That's the bottom of it. Still a pretty big tree. So let's see if this leads up to the dragon lift itself. We'll just kill everyone we come across. Alright, he's down. Glaive's still in the wall. Beastman's jar shield. Why am I putting myself through this madness? Do I play Clash Royale? I do not. Ah, here's the location. Here it is. Here's the location I needed to go. Did you circle around to try and murder me? Did you circle around to try and murder me? Yes, he did. Ah, he's a sneaky one, he is. Tried to sneak around to murder me. If you think I'm going to be an easy mark, you're dead wrong. If I die in this world, I will know. Might as well sing the Shin Godzilla song. A new Witcher game has been announced? Really? Aren't they supposed to be making next-gen versions for The Witcher 3? Have they not done that yet? You're gonna stop throwing stuff. Stop throwing stuff. Didn't your mother ever teach you that it was bad to stop throwing stuff? Stop throwing stuff! Alright. Have they really, though? Have they really announced a new Witcher game? Yo, Gajil! Oh wait, that was Gajil who said that. Why did I think it was Destruct who said it? Yo, what's going on, Gajil? A new Witcher game has been announced. Seriously? Yo! Yo, there it is! It just popped up right there! CD Projekt Red confirms a new Witcher game is in development will use Unreal Engine 5. As in the same engine from the Matrix Awakens demo. Sent it to me right here. Yo! I see it in the Discord. I see it in Kyle's Discord. That is going to be interesting. Unreal Engine 5? Is this going to be the first game that uses Unreal Engine 5? Because we just got a demo of it. We just got a demo of it in Unreal Engine 5 not too long ago. And now you mean to tell me that we're getting possibly the first game in Unreal Engine 5? Because the Matrix Awakens demo already looked insane. Like, the amount of detail was borderline. It was as if I was inside of a actual Matrix movie. And then the cinematics between, you know, Neo and Trinity, it was like, yo, this is insane how good this looks. But you mean to tell me that The Witcher 3, which already looked phenomenal on the PS4 back in the day, and I will say back in the day, but it really wasn't all that long. It already looked sick back then. You mean to tell me that we're getting the next one in Unreal Engine 5? Oh, you madreds. You're absolute madreds. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. But before that, you would think with this being a holy weapon, it would kill them outright. Hey, we got a Lord Rune. Good. Might be the first AAA title. But some small games are already there, although they are, well... What game in particular are you talking about? Please elaborate. Nascent Butterfly. That reminds me, I got a cookbook. Not worried about Cyberpunk anymore. No one is. Because I removed Cyberpunk. What else am I going to do in the game? Just because it's on the next-gen system and just because it can run better and move faster, and after all this time, there was a major glitch in my main character that I couldn't complete simply because it was badly buggy and everything? I mean, I done got all the trophies. Back on my base PS4, where I suffered 9 whole crashes. I've already seen what there is to see from Cyberpunk. I've already seen what I needed to see. I don't need to look at it anymore. I'm only interested in the newer generation of games, or whether or not they're going to bring back Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction and remake it. That's the only thing that interests me. For the future of games, that is. Because Lord knows the Hulk needs a good game to represent him. Because we currently don't have that right now. Yay, Rune Arc, thank you. Now I can take advantage. See? My first mistake was approaching this as a melee character instead of the sorcerer character that I am right now. That's my fault. Will not make that mistake again. Ah, apple juice be good. I call upon the power of Shin Godzilla! Ain't it funny how I just got a Rune Arc after running out of them, and I immediately lose it? Nope, gonna make you work for it, gonna make you work for it, gonna make you work for it, gonna make you work for it. Golden Lightning Fortification. Ah! Yo! I think we're good now. What happened to the dragon that used to be over here? Is it gone now? I believe it's gone. It's not here anymore. Oh well. In addition to a possible battle card build, I wonder if you can make Richter, Leon, or Trevor Curse of Darkness in Netflix version, Belmont, and Elden Ring. Well, there are flails, and there are whips, but no vampire killers. What are we doing? I mean, I've already taken out all the bosses. Ah, here's the person I was looking for. I was looking for Alexander. You're mostly excited for the AI and the Lumen functionality of the Unreal Engine 5. They will be just phenomenal. I just want us to get to a point where 60 frames per second is the default rather than it being an option to turn on because you're putting it on systems that just can't manage. I want us to get to a point where games are optimized for the consoles they are being put on. If you're going to make the same game for multiple consoles, make sure the higher grade consoles are completely optimized for the system that they're going to be on, and make sure that the ones that are in the lesser generation are optimized so that it can run that at just as well. We should be at a point where we're not questioning why isn't this feature in this game or that feature is in that game because this is more powerful. I feel like we should be able to make it optimized where everything should be able to work with one another. But then again, there's also, you don't want the previous generation. You don't want the previous generation to be what's holding back the newer generation. Like, you don't want the limitations of the PS4 to limit what you can do on a PS5. So it kind of goes both ways a bit. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, well, the PS4 can't run it, so we can't put it on PS5 because we don't want to have PlayStation 4 players feel left out or whatever. I think I may have just contradicted myself with my previous statement by saying this. I think I may have. My bad. But, we should be at a point where games should be optimized for the very systems that they're being put on. PS4 should still be smooth, though not as smooth as PS5, simply because PS5 is more powerful. So we should be at a point where 60 frames per second should be the standard for the majority of games, if not all of them. We should be at a point where bugs are being actually worked out in games before launch, and that goes to live service games as well, because no one's paying $60 for a buggy live service game, and it can't even get its most basic stuff right from the jump. No one's paying $60 for early access. No one's paying $60 to be a beta tester. Phew, haven't heard that in a while.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, I can't believe you felled that giant. It was practically a god. I doubt there's another soul out there who could have done the same. Of course, I count myself, the great Alexander, among the many, which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
Yo, we about to fight Alexander? We about to fight the pot man? I don't think you're ready, Alexander. I'm just saying.
You are ready then, I take it. Then let us begin.
I am the great Jar Warrior. I am this Alexander. Let's be great, O warriors. Let us become one champion together.
As I suspected, victory was impossible. This vessel was found lacking.
Now this is a screenshot. Hold on. Oh, that's beautiful. Standing next to my defeated foe. Standing next to my defeated foe. Also, Gajia, what do you think about this rumor of Remedy Studios wanting to make a Doctor Strange game? I mean, my opinion on any Marvel game being made, as long as Crystal Dynamics doesn't get their hands on any more, Marvel games have a bright future.
But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Shard of Alexander and Alexander's innards. Okay, so let's see what these are. Alright, Keepsake of the Warrior Jar Alexander. A keepsake of the warrior jar Alexander, found at the core of the dead flesh that once filled the great jar. The jar contains dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus, our warriors pass from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness. And we got the shard of Alexander as well. Also, we got the tailoring tools. Enables armor alterations at sites of grace. And then large sewing needle curved like a fang. Bach, the demi-human's prized possession. Then the thing of unalloyed gold. But we got a shard of Alexander. Is that an item we can use? Blasphemous Claw. Can deflect the power of the Black Blade? Yo? Excuse me? Deflects the power of the Black Blade? Wait, this is something I could have used against Malekith? A slab of rock engraved with traces of the Rune of Death can deflect the power of the Black Blade. On the night of the dire plot, Rani rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, they would serve as a last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malekith the Black Blade, the Black Beast of Destined Death. So this is something I can use to keep him from using his Getsuga Tenshos all the time. That's interesting. Okay, so what about the Shard of Alexander? Did I miss it? I couldn't have. I got plenty of dragon hearts. Oh, maybe it's a talisman. Yeah, it is. Greatly boosts the attack power of skills. Okay. Shard of the late Alexander, a shattered warrior jar. Scraps of stewed flesh cling to the shard, and tatters of ornaments can be seen mingled within the slime. Relics of a red-haired champion, it would seem. Wait, so was Alexander, before he became like a jar dude, was he just like Radagon? Was he a person from Radagon's clan, maybe? Could that have been it? Also, Gajil, I looked at more of the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga video. I'm 14 minutes in. I haven't watched the full thing yet, but I'm just awestruck by the upgrades for the character classes and the fact that those upgrades are gonna have upgrades on top. It's amazing that the replayability for Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, is gonna be quite possibly the biggest they've ever done for a Lego game. Like, come on. Playing as a bounty hunter, you get an upgrade that makes it so that killing enemies gets you money. I somehow feel like me making my way over here could result in my death, so I should probably be careful. I feel like I can drop down here. But also, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good here. We are good here. So let's come over here to the Moonlight Altar. Well, actually, let's go to this Rise location. Okay, so now let's make our way back up there. And they put up the final preview for Lego Star Wars as well. So the final preview before the game launches week after next. and they're already saying like TT Games has completely reimagined how familiar these familiar scenes play out. As I traded rounds with stormtroopers, sparks and steam emit from damaged electrical devices. Computer terminals glow and flash with rainbow rivaling variety, and red rotating cones of light from triggered alarms realistically reflect off the ship's shiny floors. Despite the many immersive details on display, there's no mistaking the scene as anything but a space meticulously constructed from tiny toy bricks. Exposed studs, visible seams where pieces connect, and the occasional glimpse of the iconic Lego logo regularly remind me that I'm just a lightsaber swap away from reducing my dark side foes to a pile of plastic. There's just so many things that point to the meticulousness of the game. Wonder which era they're going to take Clone Wars, because there's so many depictions of that era. You mean the Clone Wars section of the game, or just the Clone Wars in general? Just 4 more days, let's go. 4 more days until Wonderlands? Or 4 more days until your birthday? Because if you mean that, then yeah, 4 more days. Oh, just in general, the overall Clone Wars story from Episode 2. Yeah, Wonderlands is going to be amazing. I'm going to be playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep for my birthday. That's going to be my birthday stream that I do this upcoming Wednesday. So I can't wait to do that for you guys. I just got to endure tonight's shift and the shift on Tuesday. And then you guys have me until Monday, because I took all that time off for my birthday, my dad's birthday, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I prepared for this since January. Did I die? Yes, because we're fighting another Red Wolf of Radagon up there. And I chose not to heal myself when it was appropriate. So that's on me. But we'll just head back up there and we'll kill him. The thing is, however, he does not like to stay... He does not like to stay in one place. Oh yeah, my birthday's on the 23rd. It's on a Wednesday. Let me grab my runes! See, that lunge gets me every time. Hey, Psycho. I've been meaning to kill this dude for a long while, but his constant lunges and constantly throwing magic at me, he really doesn't want to give me a chance to actually get my runes back. I will kill him, though, because he was annoying when I first ran into him, and he just mopped the floor with me. Here, he's having a bit of a harder time because I'm still strong. I'm stronger than what I was the last time I fought him. I wonder, can I stun lock him if I use the relic sword? Let's test it out and see. Yeah, but almost isn't good enough. Almost is not good enough. I can't settle for almost or close enough. I've seen too much of that already. You either get it right, you either succeed, or you fail. There is no in between. You either succeed or you failed, and I apparently failed. But that does do a significant amount of damage to him. Unfortunately, since he's an agile character, he does not like to stay still. Therefore, I need to lure him into a bottleneck where the only way he can attack me is directly in front of me in order for this to work. Because that's the most amount of damage I've done to him thus far. And you would think that with as much trouble as the much bigger boss version was, you would think that he wouldn't be all that bad. No, he's essentially the boss again, just with a smaller health bar. No. Did he jump off the cliff? I just got 4,000. Did he jump off the cliff? He jumped off the cliff! He jumped off the cliff trying to get to me, and he ended up killing himself. Okay, fine. Wasn't the way I wanted to beat him, but I'll take it. Now to go kill the dragons up there. Yeah, that was very anticlimactic. I was prepared to have a good old-fashioned moment where I was like, yeah, I finally beat him. And the dude jumps off the cliff accidentally because he doesn't know how to walk carefully along an edge. He just falls off a cliff. I'm not worried about the Crystallians. We're going to focus on taking down the dragons. Alright, free Dragon Heart there. Your fight's with me, buddy. Hey there, buddy. told you to get up there! Get down here! Since you're too big, you don't actually have a jump down from a high spot animation, which means you are... You're stuck up there, aren't you? He's stuck! The dragon is stuck! I'm gonna have to guide you down. Alright, should be one more dragon over here. And to make this slightly easier on myself... Staff. I always default back to this whole old sorcerer getup every single time. I wonder how Placidusax's ruin will do against you. Only one way to find out. I call upon the power of the Dragonlord that makes these dragons paltry in comparison! No, let me get up here. How dare you! There we go. Uh-oh, controller getting low. Alright, that's another dragon heart. That's another dragon heart. That's another dragon heart. And that's another dragon heart. Alright, all dragons have been killed, pretty much. Am I missing any more? Okay, so we killed the magma worm in the lava lake. We killed the magma worm found inside Gale Tunnel at Kaled. Wait, is there one that I missed? I think I may have missed one. There's one more. There's one more. There's one more dragon to murder. Because we killed Borealis, we killed Exeeks, we killed Agil, we killed Grail, we killed Adula, we killed Smelrag, and we killed the Elder Dragon Grail, and we took down Great Worm Theodorix, and we took down Magma Worm Makar. Then we took down the Magma Worm inside the Volcano Manor Legacy Dungeon. We took down the Magma Worm found in the Lava Lake. We took down the 3 dragons west of Moonlight Altar, the ones we just killed, so there's only 1 more dragon that can give us a dragon heart left in the game. Let's go kill it. So let me just make sure I'm going to the right place. Initially, bar needs to be unlocked by completing the dungeon from the Kaled side. This entrance contains the Gale Tunnel rear entrance side of Grace. Okay, so... Doesn't seem to be a way to open the wooden door from this side. If you have freed Alexander and not gone extremely deep into Kaled, he should be there. Side of Grace. For this dungeon is found in a very deep pit ahead of the entrance past 2 soldiers. You need to do some platforming along the edges of the pit. Okay. So we need to make our way over there then. So we'll go to the smoldering wall. And there's actually a side of Grace over there. But that's the rear entrance. So we're going to take the other way. Evil, 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 evil chicken, evil chicken, evil, evil chicken, not gonna get me, evil, evil chicken. That's a fast bird! That is a fast bird! That's gotta be the fastest enemy that's ever tried to catch up to me. I have never seen an enemy catch up that fast to me before. Sombring smithing stone. You're not strong enough, chicken! Please, try harder. Come on, Cletus! What you got, Cletus? You ain't got nothing! Okay, this appears to be the entrance into the tunnel. Alright, good. We come here, we kill the last dragon, and get the last dragon heart. Then I gets me all the dragon powers. Welcome to Gale Tunnel. We'll just skim through here real quick. You almost made me walk out in front of you and not think about it, didn't you? Okay, so we're gonna need to platform our way through here. Because it's a mighty deep pit and there's no enemies here. You know a kid called Gale? It's a unique name, isn't it? I hear heavy breathing. I hear heavy. I hear very heavy breathing. Why did I say heavy? Heavy is not a word. Yeah, you know what? Probably be a good idea for me to sit down for this. Flash charges already at maximum. Okay, so we can no longer increase the number of flasks we have. But if I remember correctly, I still have a golden seed. No sacred tier in inventory. So we've reached the maximum, but if I remember correctly, hold on. We have 2 golden seeds. So what is he going to be used for? Since I've already maxed them out. Also, real quick, gotta take a quick intermission. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue. Sorry about that. Alright. I'm gonna keep reading through this LEGO Star Wars preview. What I like is that they're making the game... What I like about LEGO Star Wars is the fact that they're making the game expand on what every LEGO game has ever done. So now you get to aim over the shoulder, and there's weak points on enemies, such as aiming for their heads. That make like you can take out enemies better with headshots. There's combos, and then those can join into air combos. Then there's counters when you're in the middle of combat, so you could be fighting people and you can counter someone trying to hit you from behind, and you can keep the combos going. There's special moves that you can do. It's like back then when I first started playing LEGO games, such as the first LEGO Star Wars game. One of the favorite things that my sister used to do with me is she used to just push me off the edge as Yoda. And I was playing R2-D2, and she would push me off the edge all the time, and she would absolutely lose her mind when she would hear R2 scream, you know, like, "Woo!" And she would just laugh her head off because she just kept pushing me off of the edge, just hearing R2 scream all the time. But back then, I never thought that the game of Star Wars and LEGO could expand on what it was. And here we are, all the way in 2022, where it seems like they're taking everything they've ever done with every Lego game and then seen other games and then took into heart what could be seen as innovative and expanded on it. And I'm just excited to see what all this time they spent working on it has brought the game to. Now, I'm not going to gloss over the fact that there have been speculations and rumors and reports of crunch when it came to the game being being made. I'm not going to dismiss that because that's bad. Crunch is bad, especially if it's done in an attempt to get stuff done in a certain time frame, but at the expense of the lives of the people who work. Normally Lego games are simplistic but fun, but here it's a deeper thing. So this is the first Lego game where they try to do something new. I would dare say this is the Lego game where they try to innovate their already solid formula. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel of Lego, they build upon what has been done before and expand on it, which is what every game should hope to do if they're looking to make multiple iterations. They should innovate and improve on what came before. Here, in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, it looks like they're taking all of that and dialing it up to a 10, making it significantly... This would probably be the best LEGO game that they've made since LEGO DC Supervillains, and I'm a major fan of that one because it did it so well. Stop hitting me! It's not nice. But all the gameplay that I've seen of it, it's definitely going to be a game that I play on this channel. So take from that what you will. When it comes to me, I only play games on this channel that I know for a fact that I am going to enjoy, and especially if the game has massive replay value. And LEGO games are notorious for their replay value. Because there's tons of characters to unlock. Got to go back through stages and find all of the mini bricks and the mini kit detectors, vehicles to unlock. There's whole open worlds and different whole planets you can fly through in LEGO Star Wars. You can get into space battles and everything affiliated with it, and it's like crazy how much attention to detail. And not only that, but we're going to be going from all of the Star Wars films, from episode 1 all the way to episode 9. Let's hope and pray that they adapt the scenes and everything from the sequel trilogy a lot better than the movies themselves, because let's face it, those movies were bad in terms of storytelling, in terms of character development, in terms of anything that made any of the previous 6 Star Wars films actually good. Here's hoping, and I don't doubt it, that the LEGO Star Wars game will make the scenes more tolerable. But I have a feeling that they'll be an easier pill to swallow in LEGO form than they are in live action. So I'm not really worried about it. Trying to hide from the world to not get spoiled for the next One Piece chapter. Yeah, I'm being careful too. That's why I'm not messing with Twitter. And I'm being very selective what I see on YouTube, because you know there's always going to be some people out there that try to get their videos out early to spoil stuff for no other reason other than the clout. So you gotta be careful on all fronts. And thankfully, no one I know personally has my number to tell me about anything that's happening in chapters, just in case they read it early. So I should be good leading up to the chapter for Sunday, but we're just gonna have to be patient and wait for the chapter to happen. But I'll leave all One Piece talk for the respective stream when it happens. Oh? Not coming out till Friday, so we don't have to worry about that. Friday for people who want to read it early. Sunday for us who read the official translations. Friday is for people who would... for our early fan scans. Those are not the official ones, but early fan scans. The official ones get released on Sunday. So Sunday for me. Alright, so I got a safe spot that is right next to the boss. That looks like a dragon in there. Oh yeah, it is a dragon, I forgot. The dragon that I'm supposed to be killing is the boss. I really hope we get another One Piece game soon, like a One Piece Fire Warriors 5, because of all the things that have happened in One Piece. Alright, another Dragon Heart, and we got Moonveil, which I heard is actually a pretty cool katana. So let me come over here and look at it. Moonveil, Moonveil. Alright, katana forged of glintstone, masterpiece of a Celian swordsmith. Light enwreaths the blade when sheathed, explaining its Moonveil moniker. Unique skill, transient moonlight. Sheath blade, holding it at the hip in a composed stance. Follow up with either a normal or a strong attack to draw the blade at greater speed for an instant slash attack. Both attacks fire off a wave of light. And I have the ability to wield this. So let's see how it is. Let's check this out. Let's check this one out. And it causes blood loss. So, a sorcerer samurai. I never thought that combo would exist. So it shoots out blue waves. So normal attack is horizontal, strong attack is vertical. I love how he shakes the blade off as if to say, yeah, there's blood on this, so I might as well clean it. And there's detail on the blade as well. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit to it. There's like bumped ridges on it. That's glintstone. It's a sword with glintstone embedded on it. That's why I can do all the magic. I love the subtle details of it all. And I am also able to use the, I wonder, since my dexterity is so high, return to the entrance, yes. Let me see that meteoric blade as well, because it had the gravity on it too. Are these people alive? Yes, they're alive! Alright, let's check this out. See, I love the aesthetic of this. I love the aesthetic of this. You could just be a full-on samurai just waiting for the enemy to attack. Then when you parry them, you just Slash him. Oh man, this game. Oh, I can't wait to make a katana build. That's going to be my melee person that I use. I'm going to bump up strength all the way to as high as I can get it. Bump up dexterity as high as I can get it. Get my mind up as high as I can get it so I can keep using these skills. But we got all the hearts for the dragons. So let's go to the place, the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Samurai! I love it. I love it. I love it. So now I gotta look for some samurai looking clothes, or some clothes that make me look like very, very regal. Alright, so I have 8 that I can use. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well go ahead and purchase all of these powers. Get Dragon Fire, Magma, alright, we have all dragon powers. So if I go back over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. Alright, so we purchased every single dragon power. Now it said that my eyes change the more of these powers that I get my hands on. Part of me thinks that my eyes are changing, but I'm not really seeing it. Mainly because this is the light given from like yellow flame, so I can't tell if that's really that much of a difference. Doesn't look like I'm starting to change into a dragon. Okay, I can still access it. I heard a rumor that you couldn't access this anymore if you killed the knight that walked around here, but apparently that must have been just a rumor. Alright, so, came to this place, discovered that. Nomadic Merchant. Volcano Manor requests Istvan. So, there's that dude over there. Maybe we should go see him. Let's go see him real quick. See what we can see. Oh, and then make our way to the throne so I can give you guys the death rune ending as well. Because when I did one of my endings in the video that I did, I showed you guys the 3 trophy related endings. But when it says use the mending rune or mend the Elden ring, then you have use the death ending rune as well, but I didn't do that. So I want to show that ending off to you guys. There's not a trophy related to it, but at least it'll sort out, show you one more ending to take care of. Okay, so the guy's over here. Where you at? Who you with? Examine. Invade Old King Istvan's world. Sure. Learn to dodge, boy! Learn to dodge, boy! I told you to learn how to dodge, man. Hey, free rune arc, thank you. I need that for power. And since my rune... Oh, scaled helm. Ooh, we got the whole armor set. Nice. Well, we took care of that matter. Forlorn Hound, Everjail. I'm looking around the map, making sure I'm not missing anything I could possibly get to. I'm wondering, can I get to this location over here? Let me look at the interactive map, because I want to see if I can get over there. If I can get over to that far off location that's off to the side, yes, I can get over there. The Chapel of Anticipation. Oh, I can come here. How do I get there? How do I get to the Chapel of Anticipation? That's the starting area where that thing killed me. Where, well, pretty much it kills everyone in the game in order for you to actually start. So now I need to find out how to actually get over there. Okay, Chapel of Anticipation can be located south of Liurnia on an isolated plateau. But how do you get back there? Oh, okay, returning to this location later in the game is possible by way of a waygate found at the 4 belfries. Returning to the chapel allows you to challenge the Graphic Scion once more with a much greater chance of defeating it after leveling up and collecting the equipment on your journey thus far. Okay. So now we need to find this waypoint at the 4 belfries. And the 4 belfries are over here. Over here. So let's go to the foot of the 4 belfries and make our way up there. I think that's the same place where that ghost giant killed me, and I said, nope, I'm not going up there. Yes, it is! We have to get past that ghost giant that's in the forest that killed me so many times. I'd never been up here. So now we need to go up here through the forest and get past this ghost giant. I'm far stronger than I used to be. Told ya. I'm not that same chump Kyushu that started out here scared of everything. Now I want to fight everything. Use imbued sword key. No imbued sword key in inventory. Huh? What you mean? What you mean? Do I need imbued sword keys in order to get to some of these spots? What do you mean imbued sword key? Where I get them from? Night sky unceasing. Wait, do these teleport me different places? Oh. These do teleport me different places. So the second place... Aha! Aha! Sword key! It's up here. It's up here. Secrets. Once I'm done with Elden Ring, Gajiel, I think it'll be time for me to play some Stranger of Paradise. At least play a little bit of it before Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But I'll probably be alternating between Stranger of Paradise and Wonderlands as well. But then again, there'll still be time for more Elden Ring as well. And you give me imbued stone sword key, imbued sword key. Nice. So, the tower we want to use is the second one, because that'll take us to the Chapel of Anticipation. So there's that one there. Okay, first one. Located closest to the foot of the hill, transports you to a small sub-area of the crumbling Farum Azula containing the Pearl Drake Talisman. So you can actually get to the crumbling Farum Azula before any of the major events in the game. As soon as you get to this area, you can make your way up here and use that imbued sword key up there to go to the crumbling Farum Azula from this spot early. But that's the one we want to go to. And then it says Night Unceasing. That is a reference to Nokran, the Eternal City. This place right here, Precipice of Anticipation. This is the place we want to use the imbued sword key on. Because this will take us to the Chapel of Anticipation, where we can exact our revenge on the very first thing that killed us in the game. We are far stronger than we were the first time. This is it. We're back here at the beginning. We're back here at the beginning. Ah! Oh no! So the game just trolled me. It said, oh, you see some butterflies. Go ahead and pick those butterflies. Me with my ignorant behind was thinking, ain't nothing wrong with this. Just gonna go get those butterflies real quick. Nope, it was a trap where you fall to your death. At the beginning of the game, they have a trap where you just straight up fall to your death. Oh, love how those butterflies are out there. It's like, ha ha, you'll never get us now. Oh my goodness. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. I was all like, ah! Nascent butterflies. I love how they were just out there. Just tempting me to run out there. But, time to kill this boss. Revenge! Alright, so let's see. Situations, concepts. Where's revenge? Where's revenge? Where's the word for revenge? Revenge! I can't capitalize that? Gestures. Rallying cry. Heartening cry. Rapture. Now I can check my message. Revenge! Yes, I know it was already dead, but that felt good. That felt good. That felt good. Because this is where it dropped down and killed me, and I couldn't make my way over there. That's where I started the game. All the way back through here. Yo, this takes me back. This takes me back to my very first stream of this game. All the way back in February. Back when we started. Walking through these same stairs. Walking through these same stairs. Looking out at the world we would eventually see. At this whole place. Now, granted, the Erd Tree was not on fire, but, still, the memories of this place. The memories of looking at all of that. Godric's Castle right there. Looking at all it is. All the memories. And the very place where I started. So many memories. Try Elden Ring. Praise the message. And then there was one other over here that's from the devs. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Man. Everything's come full circle, hasn't it? Memories. Oh my goodness, memories. There's also another spot I kind of wanted to check out, and it was related to Godric's place. I think this is it. At least I think that's what it was in that direction. But let's go ahead and leave. We found what we needed to find from the Church of Anticipation. Okay, let's move on. There's nothing we can get from this location, no bonfire, so we literally have to just leave this place. Because I've already been in there, there's nothing there. I've already been here in this section, there's nothing here but death. It's nostalgic coming back to this spot again. finally beating that one boss. Seeing how far I've come since I've started when I was like, what, level 10 or whatever? And now I'm in the 200s. Thinking back at how things used to be. Oh, you went to see the butterflies, didn't you? Ah! Death ahead. You know what? I'm appraising that message because it's good. Hole ahead. Yes, death hole. Alright, we've seen what we needed to see. I've already checked out this location. There's not that many locations I haven't checked out, except for this spot that's over here, I think. I don't think I've seen this. Yeah, Julian, the hero returns to his origins. Exacted revenge on the very first thing that killed me in the game. So many memories. But now, let's go to Fractured America. Because technically, with this save, I never did any of the endings. It technically still requires that I do the ending. And since I've already shown you guys all the endings, we're just going to do the most... We're going to do the most basic one. But, since I kind of want to look kind of sick when I sit up on that armor, I want something that just screams Lord of the Elden. You know what? This actually might be good. This actually might be a good armor. Actually, what with... Yeah, it might be good armor. Okay, so we'll come here. And, so, the original ending, the default ending of the game with no quest lines, you just beat all the people, you get to the end, and then you mend the Elden Ring. That is the default ending. What I did do is use the Mending Rune of the Death Prince, which will have a much different type of feel to it. So you guys have already seen how I look with this armor on. So for this one, we're going to put the Sanguine Noble hood on, then Lord of Blood robes. Then we'll keep on Malekith's gauntlets, and we'll put on his shoes. Yo, my dude looks kind of evil and regal. And you know what? Let's go back to the round table hold, because I want to make this ending look as drip-laden as possible. So let's go. Let's go to the round table hold real quick. Make our way over to the room where Fia used to be. My dude looks so good in these robes. My goodness, he looks so good. And come over here to the mirror where I will change my appearance. Age. Mature. I never did make him an old man. Stop zooming in on him. Make him look young. Face and hair. Since I have the absolute power of the Elden Beast, one could say I use that power to bring myself back to my youth, but still hold all the power. So let's go with facial hair. Too bad they don't have like a, I don't know, Black Dynamite type mustache where it's thin but it's still a beard at the same time. Everything either is just massive beard and scraggy mustache and a little bit of that. if I go to hair color needs to be black. My hair does not need to be so shiny like that. My hair now isn't even all that shiny. Well, maybe at the hundreds. Root darkness, light roots, give them dark roots. Since I've beaten the god of this game, basically god, could give him stubble, or I could just say no. Eyelashes are black. Eyes, eye color, eye alterations to off. Eye alterations? Oh, okay, so now I can change it. And now, since I've seen and glimpsed the power of the world, my eyes shall represent that. Too bad you can't make them glow like you can in a Neo, but that's a completely different game. Or I could just put the clouding so I can make it so that my eyes appear, you know, perfectly white. So I hold all the power. You can see it in his eyes. My eyes are like Storms from X-Men. So we can do it that way. This is what an all-powerful being looks like with pure white eyes of power. Skin features, skin luster, dark circles. I could do it this way. Ooh, that makes me look kind of powerful. Or I can make it so that I don't have any dark circles. Skin luster, make myself look greasy, like I put all of the Nivea on my face. Or you can make it so that I look like I don't believe in any sort of lotion and I just rolled around in sand. So we're gonna cancel that, leave that where it was. Eyebrows, match hair. White hairs. No white hairs whatsoever. No, see, that's kind of what I wanted, but not as thick as this. I kind of wanted this to be a little bit deeper and cut off on the sides rather than go up the side of his face. But you know what? This looks good too. Using the power of a god to be omnipotent as much as I am. Cosmetics. Tattoo. He doesn't need any. He doesn't need any. Could give him a full blind eye patch if I wanted. But no, I'm spending too much time on this. He's young, save to favorites. He is young. He runs free. He has gained the Elden Ring. And he's strong. And here's my guy. Fully realizing his power. Using the power of the Elden Ring to gain all the power. Yo, my dude looks kind of sick this way. Sure, I made him look like an old dude at first. But now, since he's pretty much the most powerful being in all of the lands between, now he's ready to take his rightful place. And this kind of drip actually makes him look quite nice. Yo, I like my dude. Too bad I can't make his eyes glow, but other than that, he looks amazing. Like if I stand right here. Yo, he kind of look kind of cool. This is my dude. This is my dude now. Okay, so let me turn this off because I want to have a before and after picture of how I started off. Like how it started in Elden Ring versus how it ended. All the memories. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I'm done reminiscing. I want to go ahead and bring the stream to a close for today. Because we did pretty much everything that I wanted to accomplish today. Plus, we kind of explored a little bit more. There's still some dungeons I need to explore, but we'll handle those a little bit later. But this will probably be the last I play of Elden Ring for a while, because tomorrow will be beginning after the end, and then Wednesday will be Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, which will be part of my birthday celebration on that day. Thursday will probably be more Tiny Tina if I don't complete the whole DLC during my birthday stream. And then Friday, obviously, will be the day when I start my Tiny Tina's Wonderlands playthrough. So a lot of things to cover, but thankfully I only have today's shift and tomorrow's shift to worry about that are currently in my way, so I can get to the stuff that I really want to do. So everything just worked out just fine. So now let's go ahead and go to Fractured America and do the use the mending rune of the Death Prince and see the Age of the Duskborn ending. So much accomplished today, my goodness. Alright, use mending rune of the Death Prince. Look at the gloves. Those are the gloves of a powerful individual.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of the Duskborn.
And now, canonically, for this entire stream series, now, I can go ahead and skip, say no to begin Journey 2. And now I can just continue exploring the lands between after doing that ending. I wonder, does it let me still go to the Fractured America again? Wait. I can go to the Elden Throne, but we can't go to the Fractured America. Are you telling me that I could fight... Hold on. Is it telling me that I could fight... Radagon again? Nope, we can't go back there. Okay, we cannot go back. I just had to confirm. I look like a true king there? Yeah, man. I had to do it. Especially in these robes. They look cool. Nothing against Godfrey's first Elden Lord gear, but this just sings to me more because this looks like something a high-ranking... Ooh, look at my eyes. You can see them glowing. Yo, look at my eyes. You can see them glowing. But nothing against Godfrey. It's just that these robes, Godfrey's robes, is Godfrey's armor. These robes just scream elemental magic master to me. So that's kind of what I went with. So yeah, that worked out well, I will say so. And I got plenty of pictures, so that way I'll be able to post it and show them off. So yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to draw to a close for today. I'm going to go ahead and cook myself some food. Going to put my phone in the charger because I've left it on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross all morning, and it's still going. And then I'm just going to keep chilling for a little bit today. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's read-through for the next 10 chapters of the beginning after the end. And I'm looking forward to my birthday on Wednesday, Lord say the same. So that way I can entertain you all by playing through Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, leading up to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So this is going to be a very, very fun week, not only for myself, but for all of you, because I intend to do a full playthrough of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and then once the main story is over, there will be plenty of streams of us tackling anything else that we don't cover in the main game, because I know for a fact that we are going to be occupied for a very long time with that game. But with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing or even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.